Noah guy. You're always one of the first to show up. I'm not entirely sure where I am. I think I'm at this fire. I know I have to go to the fun park and find the moon. For the annoying little ghost girl. Oh man, then I'm annoying people with emails. I get emails from the people I watch when they're streaming, but I'm never near a computer and I always feel bad. How do I get out of this place? It looks like there is a way to get out of here. This kid can't draw maps. Hi, Ivan! It is not Final Fantasy, I know. But I beat Final Fantasy, I did. Aren't you proud of me? I'm proud of you. The final boss of Final Fantasy was kind of a jerk. I'd like spam healing like a crazy person. Oh, is this open? Can I just leave through here? Yay! Now I can go to the fun park. I think. I know you didn't say it. But I'm so used to it. Where's the fun park? Kitty! Nope. Only 2 viewers. This is another sad stream. I'll have to save this video for everyone later too. How do I get to Fun Park? Oh wait. Okay. I'm going the right way. I'm just gonna save, because I can. Oh yeah, you know, the optional bosses. I almost encountered some of them by accident, thinking I was progressing in the story. Then I'd get lost and angry. And then figure out I wasn't even supposed to be there. I'm sure they're just mean. That's the thing I noticed about Final Fantasy as a series. The bosses, like... everything's going smooth, and then there's a boss, and you're just like, ugh. Suddenly this game is 10 times harder than it was 5 minutes ago. But I actually did like Final Fantasy 1, which surprised me, because another RPG series that I'm into that has roots on the Famicom or NES is Dragon Quest. Or Dragon Warrior. And I hate Dragon Warrior 1 so much, so I kind of expected the same from Final Fantasy, but no. Final Fantasy 1 is good. I liked it. Look for the moon! Okay. Okay, no, guy. Last time, let's see what happened. Last time I encountered this chickie here in a bed, her dead body, and that's her ghost. And she's now my new Navi. She's helping me out, finding stuff. And we encountered a little ghost child who I guess is blocking a room we need to go in or something, and so we have to get her stuff. And first she wanted us to get her the star, which was on top of the Christmas tree in the mall. And now she wants the moon. I hope I remember where I came from. I would try Dragon Warrior again on the Game Boy, the remake, because I did like the remake of 3. I think 3 is the first Dragon Warrior game I actually enjoyed.
Getting sleepy.
But I think my biggest problem with the early Dragon Warrior games is the fact that, like, to go up the stairs, you have to open the menu on the stair and select go up the stairs, and that made me very angry. I don't have that kind of patience. Hi, Emily. Oh, yeah, ads. I forgot there's ads. Someone told me that I can make my channel be so you can pay for it and not get ads, and then I get some of the money, but I hate ads, so I would understand that, but I don't think anybody should ever have to pay to watch me play video games. It's not like I do them well. I'm literally just playing a game and broadcasting it. It's a game I would have played anyway. So, I don't know if I should charge money. There's the moon! I can't get it, though. What else about the first Dragon Warrior did I not like? I think that's it. It's very, like, there were a few little things like that. I can barely remember now, but things like having to open the menu to go up the stairs. There's another moon. And, the actual grinding and stuff I don't mind. I'm actually kind of fond of grinding. Mostly on grind and watch TV. But I don't mind that so much. But Dragon Quest after 3, or like 3 and up, oh, they're so awesome. I love 5, it's like my baby. A partner? To get people to subscribe to you. Yeah, if it's fun, I also don't mind grinding. But like mindless grinding I can do as long as it's either portable or I have some other source of entertainment while I do it. This isn't the moon. There's the moon. Do I just keep walking towards the moon? Apparently this game isn't very long, and we're kind of getting towards the end of it. From when I looked at the guide yesterday, there weren't that many more segments after this. I think that's where I just was, with the Ferris wheel, and yes. Okay. I need to find the moon. Do you have anything helpful to say?
That weird light from before might help us find something else around here. Why don't you give it a try?
Oh, actually, that was kind of helpful for once. We're looking for something that the flashlight can see. Thanks for being helpful for the first time ever. Let's go under here. There weren't any hints when she asked for the moon, just that it was at the fun park. Or something. Like, the kid stop. Oh my god, look at her glitching her head off. Oh my god. She literally just said, I want the moon, and Seto was like, okay, I'll get you the moon. And then I guess somebody mentioned fun park, so this is where the moon is. Is that something? Ah! Or was it there before? Is it there if the flashlight's not on it? Yes, okay, so that's not what I'm looking for. Yes. The writing on the front of the Ferris wheel? Did I miss that? Well, there's that. Oh, yeah! Wow, I'm so dumb.
Ah!
Holy crap, I'm so stupid. Thank you, Emily. Call me Crow, like the bird. Crow stash treasure. Oh! Does Crow have the moon? Okay. Perhaps Crow has the moon. Perhaps he's going to make out with me again. Hi, kitty cat. That's to the hotel. That's his writing from before. We do the Final Fantasy technique again, where we just hug this wall forever. Ah! Okay, I get it. You like shiny things and you hoard them. Can I have them? Let's try here. I don't think I've been here yet. Uh-oh, something's here. It's not happy. Oh, it's just a jellyfish. There's more writing over there, but that might have been there last time. Yay, die jellyfishies. Or boob implants, as you guys were calling them yesterday. Mystery item. I don't want to stray too far from the wall. Aww. Crows collect shiny stuff. Hey. Accept my stabs. Sometimes I'm spamming the button, but it counts it as holding. I think my Wiimote is sticky. Which is very possible. I drink soda and play Wii. It's a bad combination. Are you dead? Or are you just kind of floating? Ugh. Hi, Vic. You're eating dinner right now? I ate dinner earlier. Tried to eat it. There's a moon!
I think this is the moon she wanted.
How could you even know?
Yeah, but look at it. It's cemented to this sign. There's no way we can get it off.
But we finally found it.
There's no point trying to pull it off.
I did it. It came right off.
You got the moon!
Huh. The sign must have been rotten. Well, good for you.
Bring the moon to the hotel! I sure hope nothing stops me along the way. Okay, sorry, checking my phone. I got some text messages. Now I gotta itch my face. Did she just glitch out? I saw something weird. I wanna watch the stream. The stream's delayed. I get to watch things twice. Oh, a little. It looked worse on the TV.
Hey, is this?
Well, that wasn't so hard. Watch, though. I bet she wants something else, too. Go get me a hamburger. Go get yourself a hamburger. Just let me in the room, or whatever. I don't even remember why we're giving her stuff. I do? Oh, you guys can hear me breathing? That's creepy. Emily just texted me. I'm not wearing it correctly. I never am. Alright, how about that? I hope you don't hear me breathing now. How terrible. It's a little further away. I'm not heavy breathing. I barely breathe at all, actually, so if you heard my breath, that's a little disturbing. Let me know if it's better now. I moved the mic away from my face. I'm not wearing the mic correctly because I don't put the headphones on. There's no reason for it, except to make me not hear the television. Because I'm playing on the TV and streaming to the computer, and the computer is not synced perfectly, so if I used the headphones, there would be a delay. So. Sorry guys, didn't mean to creep you out with my heavy breathing. Also, that might mean I turned up the attenuation too high. I don't know what that means. I just know it means the level at which I have to be talking for the game to turn itself down. I turned that up last time. I should probably turn it down if it's picking up my breath.
Maybe I'll sit down.
No cats today. I got no cats here on the couch. She probably will ask for the sun. Would she ask for a star or the moon? Yeah. Oh yeah, she's asking for the sun. You guys got it. Who said that? Yeah, Noah guy. She's totally gonna ask for the sun, and I totally just spit on my computer. And shut up. Oh yeah, Ivan's here, but there's no cats on my couch. You can be on my couch in spirit. I think she's this way. I don't really remember. Oh, no. Okay, good.
So, this is the moon, right?
She's totally gonna ask for the sun. I hate this game.
No, you're a liar. There's no way you could have gotten it off. It was cemented to a wall.
Sure was.
Yeah, well, the wall gave away easily. I didn't think it would work at first either.
I barely had to touch it for it to come right off.
I don't believe you.
Oh, come on. What do I have to do for you to believe me?
Oh, please. Don't even waste your breath. She won't believe you no matter what you do.
Unless you bring me the sun.
Well,
Okay.
my ring. Could you get back the ring I lost?
Okay, she doesn't need the sun, but she does need another item. I'm gonna go shoot myself. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening.
She'll just pull this all over again. Let's forget about it.
Navi over here is right. Screw this room. I'm out of here.
What?
You want me to find it?
Uh-huh.
What's it look like?
Well, it's silver and heart-shaped.
Do you remember where you last saw it?
I'm not sure. I think it was in the hotel restaurant.
Okay, I'll be back.
I don't know where the hotel restaurant is, but
A
maybe Navi will
silver
tell me.
ring, huh? I've got a feeling this is going to be the toughest hunt yet.
Oh, please don't say that. I don't even know where the restaurant is. Maybe the map says. Let's check terribly drawn map. What are these? I know what they are, but why are they on my map? Restaurant? I don't... Is it one of these big rooms? Oh, you know what? It's probably that big room on the top. I hope. I hope. Yeah. Yeah, at least it wasn't shaped like the sun. At least it was shaped like a heart. But that is what comes next. We found a star. We found the moon. Did I say restaurant? Let me check. It's right above the door. Yes! Yes! Oh! Okay. Yeah! Oops. That's scary.
Ah!
I'm gonna ignore that thing and just look for a ring. I have to fight that thing, don't I? I should probably go deal with that thing. Hearts, stars, and horseshoes, clovers, and blue moons. Pots of gold and rainbows, and the red balloons? Lucky Charms is delish. I can't eat it though. It's got blue dye in it. Alright, I'll deal with the tree.
That tree is moving. How weird.
What an understatement. I wish weird was all it was. That thing's evil to the core.
Evil?
Watch out. It spotted us.
I don't have the healing items to deal with this right now. I sure wish I had a, slingshot. Alright, how do I deal with it? Oh, no! Ow, it bitch slapped me. Alright, I'll just keep poking it in the stomach. Oh no! Okay, good. So I don't have any healing items. Oh, and I got the vitamins too. I'm gonna be fine. This is gonna be great. No, I wanna stab you. Let me stab you. I just want to stab you. Okay. Vitamins. Ow, hey! No fair. I might die, but I'll just go bring more vitamins. Oh, he's almost dead. I didn't realize he had an HP bar. Has everything had an HP bar? I only just noticed it. Stop! I just want to poke you. Oh yeah, look at that. It had an HP bar. I didn't know. Dead tree.
Phew. I guess that took care of it.
I gotta say, for being such a pretty boy, you're kinda tough.
Yeah, there was an HP bar on the right side of the screen, which was pretty much the opposite of my HP bar. I've never noticed that there was one, so there might have been one for all the bad guys. I just kept poking until they died.
I guess being on my own has made me that way. Hey, what's that?
It's glowing. What is it?
I bet it's a ring!
Is it her silver ring?
Let's go back and see what she says. Then again, she'll probably just call you a liar.
She has done that every time. I'm glad I had room for that. Let's go get called liars. That's not my ring. I'll just save really quick.
This is so soothing.
I hope Chicken Man shows up. I want to buy vitamins. Nope. Everything has had an HP bar. That's how much attention I pay. I had no idea. They probably told me to in the tutorial. Like, hey, check out this HP bar. Just, yeah, whatever. Let me hit things with a stick. Oh wait, she's upstairs, isn't she? Yes. Found your ring. Now take your little ghost friends and leave.
Here. We found your ring.
Why did you believe what I told you?
Why not? I didn't think you'd lie to me.
But why?
Because I wanted to trust you. Does that sound weird?
It is a little strange, but it's not a bad thing. You wanted to believe me? That sounds like something he'd say.
Was nonsense better be worth it. Yes, I agree, Vic.
My name is Gio. Please, come in.
Thanks.
Get out of my face.
You found my ring for me. That was so sweet of you.
Who's that?
That there's the girl. Actually, that's not quite right. We're seeing her true physical form.
Thank you. Oh. Thank you so much.
The day will come when your journey will end as well. Your greatest adventure will be over, and you will make your way home. However, your journey will not be complete. The days will still go on for you. One after another they will pass, until you've had enough of the monotony. No new discoveries will await you. You'll watch the sun rise and set. That's all your days will have to offer. That's the moment when you'll realize the truth. The sunbeams, the wind rolling over tall grass, the idle chit-chat with friends. These were the gems of your life. Then your heart will be carried off by the gentle, caressing breeze, and it will sparkle like a jewel, fade, and grow cold. Seeing this ring again, it brings back such a flood of memories for me. I see his smiling face that I loved so much. I see his fingers, long and rough, yet beautiful at the same time. Oh, how I missed this ring. I missed it so much. And yes, I know, I don't have much time left. But for you, I'm sure there are many tomorrows still waiting. So, you must go on your way. You must live. Live your life. Until you breathe your last breath. Live life to the fullest.
That. Over there.
What is it? Something on the nightstand? This brooch was fashioned after my hair clips. I don't have anything of practical use to give. But I do hope you'll take this along with you.
It's beautiful. Of course I'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear, for returning my ring to me. And also thank you for believing what I told you.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Let's go. There's nothing we can do.
We can't leave her like this.
There's no saving her anymore. Besides, you have to go out and meet your own tomorrows. Don't you remember?
In the eyes of an old man lives a rascal of a boy. Behind sunken, mistrusting eyes lies a frightened little girl. During the many years of life, we feel anger, bitterness, and fear. And yet, even when betrayed, part of us wants to trust again. Just as we believe in ourselves, we want to believe in others, no matter who takes the first step. I will believe in them. And I believe that they will make the choice to believe in me too.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Huh? What is it?
After you find that girl you're looking for, what's your plan?
I don't know. I haven't decided. I mean, I guess it's like this. See how big and white the moon is? It's so beautiful. But no matter how beautiful I might think it is, if there's nobody I can tell that to, that feeling will end up vanishing inside me, like a bubble bursting. And I won't even know for certain if I actually thought it in the first place. That's the reason why I need someone to talk to. Someone who'll be there to listen, to hear what I have to say. They don't even have to respond, really. Just a simple yeah now and then would be fine by me. I just want someone to be with.
How interesting. You really can say the most ridiculous things. But that's part of what makes you so cute. Huh, it's unusual to see a cat here.
No, it isn't.
I wonder where he's headed.
Alright, sorry for being quiet. I don't like to talk over the cutscenes. Just in case you guys want to pay attention. I'm also paying attention, so. Catching up on the chat. I'm not sure if this is the ballerina that we found the notes for. The woman in the bed, I'm not sure, but probably. That's kind of how it works. Although, I don't know why she was wearing such Japanesey clothes. That to me is what makes me feel like it's not the ballerina, but it probably was. Serifasic, I am playing Fragile Dreams, Pharaoh Ruins on the Moon, which it should say on the stream, but I guess it doesn't. Captain, I don't know what was written on her chest. We could maybe find out in a second. Emily, that was not the silver-haired girl. That was an old lady, but I understand where you're coming from. It was a small old lady. We'll find that silver-haired girl eventually, I'm sure. Sounds like he needs to get a Twitter. Yes. That is exactly what he needs. Sari, that girl is a ghost. And she's also she helps me figure stuff out. Here, I'll fix, if the stream doesn't say that I'm playing that, playing Fragile Dreams, Pharaoh Ruins the Moon, and update. If it didn't say it before, it should say it now. Okay, I think I caught up on the chat. Alright, we gotta follow the cat. Go through the door. Go through the door. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot. Let's check and see what's on her. Oh, no, she disappeared. Stop doing that. Can I see? I'm not sure what it says. It looks like just a bunch of numbers. I think she was trying to get plastic surgery done, and she might have died during that or something. She's got that all looks like plastic surgery marks. I don't know. I saw this already. Where's the key? Gotta find the key. Oh wait, I heard the cat. Where is it? Unless I was just the game telling me to go down further. Kitty cat. Where's the kitty cat? Here? Yeah, it's getting louder. Poops, 1966. Yeah, it's hard to live stream with a PS3, right? Sari, they made it kinda impossible. Companion Fairy, what happened between then and now? I went to the hotel because Crow thought that the woman, or the girl I was looking for was there. Went to the hotel, found this character, found her ghost, found her body, then found the little girl in front of that one room who wanted some stuff, did some fetch quests for her, and then I did all those, and I guess then you're caught up. Not much happened between then and now, so... It was mostly me being lost for like an hour and fetch questing. Is it the cat? There's a cat.
What's it saying?
Maybe there's something inside.
Figures. It's probably looking for dinner.
That girl. She was here. Look.
So she drew herself?
You can make out these scribbles? Talk about obsessed.
She might be down there. We have to go in.
Whoa! Not so fast! You don't even know what's down there. Oh, what's the point? I can't stop you. Just be careful, okay?
I will.
What's so funny?
Nothing. I'm just happy. That's all.
Don't go getting ideas in your head. I'm only coming along out of curiosity.
That's my mission like 90% of the time. Good. Glad the game title's been updated.
Ah!
I'm not very good at remembering to switch things like that, so I'm sure whatever game I stream next will be called Fragile Dreams. This was called Fatal Frame 3 for a while, and people were like, oh, is this Fatal Frame? No, it's not. It's Fragile
Maybe I'll
Dreams.
sit
I forgot
down.
to fix it. Is that how it works, Ibon? I just thought it was so that people knew what I was playing. I guess that's good. I wonder if anybody's looking for this game. That's kind of weird, though. What if they pop in and I'm, like, in the middle? Like, I don't know what's going on. Oh, my legs. That's good to know. I guess I'll be less lazy from now on and actually title my videos appropriately. Chicken Man hasn't showed up in a while. Which is upsetting because I want vitamins. Oh, I see. I don't even know how this works. it? Is it hands? Watch out. For what? It's hands. I know it's hands. No. No, no, it's hedgehog, bitch. Tsundere Booby Ghost is your new tip-giving NPC. Yes. Yes, she is, Companion Fairy. Yep, that's what it seems like. Which is good, because when I didn't have anybody to guide me, I was really lost. Aw, stupid pipe. I can't tell if this lady is laughing or crying. Sit down. Alright. The way I sit to stream is not very comfortable and probably not very good for me. Pause the game. Let me get somewhat comfortable. Yeah, I don't... Is my battery low? Oh, it kind of is. Well, I have a package of batteries right here. If it dies, I'll fix it. I got some IKEA batteries. You get 10 of them for $2. It's great. They don't suck either. They're great for Wiimotes. Did I come from here? No, no. Azabudai shaft in 450 meters. I don't know what that is, but I guess it's where I'm going next. Oh no, not 2 of them. You guys gonna sit down? No? 3 of them! Oh, man. Oh, stop! The Wiimote is having a seizure over here. No! I'm gonna die. Oh man. Come on, sit down and open your eyeball. Your back eyeball. Somebody sit down and open your back eye. Oh! You're too far away. she's like laugh crying. She's absolutely out of her mind. I keep trying to entice her to smash me, and just coming way too close and getting poked. Alright, guys. Do I have anything? I have vitamins. Vitamins. If I get beat up again, I'm going back to the bonfire. Oh, I didn't know they could do that. Oh, man. Please die, ladies. At least one of you. Oh, good. No! Alright, they despawned anyway. The awkward Titus laugh. That would be hilarious. Also, why did I almost say Titus? I never say it that way. Titus! Oh no, I'm walking into a wall. Because I'm looking at the stream. Oh, that was so uncomfortable. I mean, pretty much all of 10 was uncomfortable, but that part was really uncomfortable. The stream isn't working for you? Well, I hope it's not my fault. Is it working for everybody else? Titus is a stupid way to pronounce that name. But I did take Latin in high school. And the name is from the name
Am I starting to talk to myself?
So I think it's correct. Chicken Man!
Ah, it is you. The pleasure is mine.
No, it's mine. Can I buy some vitamins from you, please? No, I don't want to sell vitamins. You want to buy vitamins from you. Sure hope you have some. What's a mallet do? A pole. Vitamins. Those restore 150, right? $200 takes up a lot of space. So why wouldn't you just buy tuna? I don't know. I think these are fine. I'm gonna buy like... Oh man, I'll buy 5 of them. They're cheap.
I shall see you again.
That is, yeah, it was awkward for everyone involved. The awkward Titus laugh. It's true, though, if you're scared or upset and you laugh, it does make you feel better. They aren't wrong. Can I take out more than one of those at once? You know what? I don't think I need the moon anymore. I don't... If I have my special flashlight, I don't need this flashlight. I don't need the star anymore. Look at how empty my briefcase is now, or my on hand. Switch out another one. Can I switch out more than one at once? That's probably good for now. Oh yeah, I might split up the stream about halfway through, because the videos are really long, and I've been saving them for you guys, although the last one we did, I want to edit it a little bit if I can. I don't know how to edit things, but I want to get rid of, I'm going to save again, because I don't feel like I saved. The last one was like an hour of just me wandering, so I want to see if I can cut that part of it out. And post them all in order. I guess it would be easier, because I noticed that a lot of you are kind of actually digging this game and wanting to keep up. It would be easier if I had a set schedule, but the way my life is, like, I really can't ever make any sort of promises. But I guess if I tried, that'd be better, so I'll see what I can do. So that you guys all know I'm playing this game on this day, so it's like a TV show. Do I ignore them or do I fight them for the points? What do you guys say? I think I should fight them for the points, so I will. It's so long between the music starting and them showing up. Can you sit down? Oh, they strike 3 times and then rest? Is that how it works? I don't know. No? They just rest whenever they feel like it. Never mind. You're a creepy lady. Oh my god, my controller is losing its mind. Why is it doing that? I'm going to move the computer over a little bit. It might be in the way of the sensor bar. I can't have my controller freaking out during a fight. No, she just keeps charging. Can you sit down? Thank you. Yay. It's touching me. Oh.
Your ears look kind of small for your age. Actually, it's kind of cute.
His ears are small? I thought they were kind of big. Turn around. What a weird thing to say. Can I get just one to appear? Okay. Can I get that one? Oh man, no. Are there 4 of them this time, or am I crazy? I got ghost vaginas in my face, I can't see. Alright, so when they're laughing, they're attacking me. When they're crying, I can stab them in their back eye. Somebody's crying, but I'm too far away. Oh, I hear someone crying. Oh, you know what? I'm not fighting you. This is a bad place for me to fight 3 of you guys. So, goodbye. Uh-oh, Captain. Something's wrong with your computer. Oh yeah, I wonder if I could charge it and attack him. I could try that, but I don't feel like fighting him this hallway. But you know what? It's worth a shot. I'm gonna try charging. Like Companion Fairy says. Oh my god! Yeah, it did more damage, but then this bitch hula hooped me. What? What? I got a text message. Oh. About a Taco Bell commercial. Oh, okay, if you hit them while they're standing up, they do that little spin that sucks. Alright, Companion Fairy is right. That was a good idea. Oh no! Stupid pipe got in my way. No, I'm trying to get behind you. Oh, there goes one of them. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, this bitch. There goes 2. I'm still dying. Oh, the mystery item fucked up everything. This game is not made well. Great! See? Companion Fairy is my hero. I got 2 mystery items. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna save and do some stuff, and then this time, I'm not stopping to fight these things. Walk faster, you little shit. This is a long, boring hallway. How did he draw it on the map? Oh my god. Didn't really draw it. Alright, now I can figure out what my mystery items are. I totally did Companion Fairy. I killed them all. Although I also discovered that if you touch one... Galena. If you touch one with your weapon while it's up in the air, it does a little spin and attacks you. So
Feel free to ask should you ever have any need for my services.
No, it's okay, Chicken Man. I put enough vitamins.
I look forward to our next meeting.
Companion Fairy always knows. I do not die. Level 20, that's it. I mean, like, I haven't leveled up at all since I hit 20. It's disappointing. Chicken Man's a robot? Well, he's something. He's got scary red eyes inside that chicken head. I've never played this game before, so if he takes off his mask, I don't know. But he's a creepy man. I'm ignoring you. I already killed you and your friends. Got your experience. Now I'm gonna fight you anymore. He's a teenager. Don't touch me. Yeah, Booby Ghost isn't helping me out nearly as much as Companion Fairy. The music for these ghosts starts playing like way before they show up. Don't touch me. So creepy. Alright, Booby Ghost reappeared, so we're in the clear. I see something going on over there. Some shine. Oh, what's that? So, yeah, it's what I just said. I can see something there, too. Not sure what it is. It's a sparkly. Oh, it's a bonfire. That's nothing new. What is this? It's art. Chicken Man. Chicken
Am I
Man.
starting to talk to myself?
You are my valued customer indeed.
Sometimes I am. Right now,
I shall
I'm not.
see you again.
I'm sure you will. Ow, I need to find a way to sit more comfortably. But I can't see the chat if I sit up. Only 150 meters. Yeah. Is Kochi a way of saying me? I always thought that was over here. So it's looking over this way, I guess, is how I would have translated that one. What is it? Oh, this is such a long and boring tunnel. It's Final Fantasy 13 all over again. Oh no! That's the owls! I'm not fighting the owls. They do like 100 damage. Get out of here. Ah, damn it. No, no, you're all getting ignored. You're a lot of experience, but you're not worth it. You're gonna kill me. What's that? That's weird. It's a horse without a head. Ew. I'm dead. Or you'll die. Whatever. It's written sideways. Yeah. Apparently I will. Oh no, I don't want to die at the end of the hallway and have to walk it again. What is that?
If the ID cannot be confirmed.
Oh my god, what is that?
If the ID cannot be confirmed.
Ow. Ivan might not be wrong. Oh no. Ugh. I don't even know what that says anymore. No, I want to see what it says. What does it apparently say? Oh, I guess it's completely upside down. It's a headless horse, man. I'm just not gonna fight it. I'm too far from a bonfire, and I don't want to walk through that hallway again. Next time, though. I think the problem is he takes too long to do stuff. I can't tell when it's time to hit them and when, for some reason, I totally hit them, but I just go through them without making any damage. This game's battle system was not really given too much effort, I don't think. This is the in German. Ugh, long hallways, long ladders. This is so bad. And yes, I think he's holding the flashlight in his mouth. And there's a really big fat flashlight, so I'm not sure how he's doing it. Oh my god, this... Can I just let go of the ladder and fall? Oh my god. Oh, wait, is that a floor? Is it a floor? Is it? Or am I just going through more stuff? I don't know. I think it's a floor. Is it a floor? Alright. He has a bag. Yes, he does have a bag and could totally put his flashlight in the bag. But then there wouldn't be light, so... Is there a bonfire here? Because, I'd really like to, save. So I don't have to go down that hallway or up that ladder again, or down it, rather. Please, let there be a bonfire. I hear the Wii doing something over there. Wii U, I mean. Ah, it's a bonfire. I see it. Bonfire.
Maybe I'll sit down.
Maybe you will. Maybe I'll save. Oh, I'm sitting so uncomfortably. Never-ending hallway, that's what it's called? Very appropriate. Okay, Emily, enjoy your noms. I want some noms. Now, where did I come from? I guess I came from over there. This is a huge area. Kitty cat! I am here. A map that says you are here, I'm so happy. Tengen. There's some bootleg NES games. I don't have any direction on where to go right now. Oh, more hallways. What do I do? Okay. Mystery item. I'm sure it's a memory. It always is. Oh, I hate these hallways. They're so boring. Uh-oh. Probably is one giant loop. Die. These are some tough jellyfish. Get up. Oh, just die already. Nobody said anything about mushrooms, lady. Is it a loop? It's not a loop. It's somewhere else now. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh my god! Where did it go? Oh, fine. Just despawn when I'm about to smack you. That's cool. Oh, now they're just working together. This is evil. Oh my god. Alright, good. At least one of them's dead. Ugh. Great. You know what? Screw you guys. I'm dying and you're annoying, so forgive me, but no. That's where I came in, yeah. Oh, it's a dog. I'm sorry your internet sucks, Captain. I'd like a bonfire, please. Am I gonna die? I don't want to die. I just want a bonfire. Oh, this is such a big space. Now where am I? What the hell is that? You know what? I'm just gonna go back where I came from. Cause whatever that is, I don't want any part of it. Back I go. That's the way with the dog. I'm gonna go back this way, and I'm gonna go find that bonfire and save. What the hell was that? This game is weird. Just gonna kill a few of these for experience. Alright! Oh yeah! I'm gonna need to level up to deal with whatever the hell I just saw. 105. Very nice. Ah! Oh, running over an item that you don't have room for apparently interrupts your charge. I really wish I'd been there to, like, test this game. Some of this shit is just inexcusable. Hold on. Let's see if I have any. No, I apparently don't have anything I can use. I don't know, but I don't know if it's really weak. I just know that I want to save before I deal with it, just in case it's not weak. And I'm not really sure. Uh-oh. Where am I? Okay. Alright, so that is a giant loop in there. So where's that thing? It's back there somewhere. Creepy. Oh, this is so big.
Man, I'm getting sleepy. I see.
Emergency kit. Emergency kit. Oh, a memory.
I'm sorry. I hope you get this, Mom. I wanted to apologize to you for so long. This might not ever reach you, but I'm sorry for what I did. It's all my fault. It was a lie, so please smile and say it's okay. If we survive this, I'll apologize in person. So please, forgive me. I'm going home now, but this is a memo for when the end comes. If someone else sees this, please tell my mom for me if you can. I'm sorry for being selfish about this, but please, I don't want to die. I don't want to die yet.
Cough. Cough, cough, cough.
It's the worst cough I've ever heard.
From beyond the tiny window, fitted into the side of the tiny house, a raspy cough could be heard. There was a tiny bed in the room, where a tiny human child's body lay resting.
Honey, you know you have to get some sleep.
The scolding came from a tall woman who entered the room. She'd come to put out the lantern as she rubbed the boy's back.
No,
He replied, shaking his head.
I'm not sleeping. Henri might come back home.
Oh, sweetie.
The mother's face was troubled. It was easy to see she knew something. She knew that the Henri the young boy was waiting for was not coming back.
Henri's coming back. I know she is. She always comes home. I gave her a red bell. She's my little sister.
That voice is familiar. And it might be Musashi from Brave Fencer Musashi, but I'm not entirely sure. I know I've heard it before. That one I know I've heard before. All of these have been similar. That one I've heard.
Ah, so evidently Henri was this little boy's sister. I continued to watch them in silence. Thinking about the boy, I was reminded of Henri, who was even tinier than her poor, sickly brother. Once, she came to visit her big brother. He was so pleased and overcome with love for her that he gave her a red bell. Although I was not there, I could picture the scene already.
Bye, Ibon. Thank you for coming.
Well, if Henri does come, I'll be sure to wake you.
And it does sound like Luke from Professor Layton. I could be wrong. It might not be Musashi.
I know the sound of Henri's bell better than anyone.
That could be what it is.
Henri's bell was small and red, but she was no longer with us. Her red bell was only here because it had been stripped from her dead body.
Lovely.
As I looked up at the moon, I recalled the words, desecrating the dead. What I was about to do was the epitome of spitting in the eyes of the dead. That was exactly what I was doing. I had already abandoned her corpse, and now I was adding another sin to my list. But this was my revenge. It was the perfect thing to do. This was my revenge on her for calling me mangy. I called to the boy in a delicate voice.
I bet it's a cat. I have a feeling it's a cat. That's why it said human before. I was wondering about that.
I rang the bell, the sign of his little sister that the boy claimed to know so well. The window opened. Henri? The boy called to me. Yes, it's me. It's me, Henri. He stretched out his arms to embrace me. What happened to you? You're all scruffy, he asked. I looked nothing like the beautiful little girl he knew and sounded nothing like her either. Only the red bell remained the same. My revenge was secure. I'm Henri. Henri, with her red bell. The youngest little sister embraced by her brother's small arms.
I'm confused. Hi, Chicken Man.
It's an honor to see you. Will you be buying or selling today?
Nah, I'm good. Thanks, Chicken Man.
Well then, this is goodbye.
I'm confused by the memory that we just found. I think I need to find more, so I should probably go back and see if there were there any mystery items I missed? I don't think so. I think the only ones that I didn't get were the ones dropped by bad guys, which is never memories. I don't think anyway. I think it's usually just healing items or money. Okay. So maybe I should go check out... Is this where it just came from? I don't even know. How's my map? What's my map like for here? Oh, helpful. As always. Oh, is this where it just was? Yeah, okay. So it does sort of loop around. Okay, some of these might just be dead ends. That's good. I thought each of these might lead somewhere. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna check out everything. Oh wait, that's where it came from. Yeah! Stop it. Yeah, I guess I could do that. I'm scared, though. Find that. It looked like a protester. It had like a protest sign, but it was also an octopus. It's an octoprotester. Oh, thanks. Wait a minute. Ikido Mari means dead end. Good to know. This game is educational. It's not a dead end. What's this? Or is this where it came from? It's probably where it came from, right? Yes, okay. Got it. Sonic the Hedgehog? Okay. It is where I first came from, Emily. I'm an idiot. Ooh, a thing. That's probably a memory, so I guess I'll Wait, so... This is where I came from. So if I go that way, this will be where I was checking out before. This is probably a dead end, so I'll go check these two dead ends out first before I continue down that weird hallway where that flailing thing was. But first, to see a memory, I think.
I looked upon those 7 girls, no longer breathing.
The little boy was Musashi! Yay! I was right! I love Musashi! Not Luke, okay. Oh, I love Musashi so much. I wish Mona Marshall had like a Twitter. I've wanted to tell her forever how much I love Musashi, and it wouldn't be the same game without her, but she doesn't even have that listed in like stuff she's done. And it's awesome.
I recalled the word deathbed. In that bright white alley, they lay there lifeless. I didn't think to explore the cause behind it. Death cannot be overturned or reversed. It stays right where it is. It doesn't go anywhere. The only reason I spilled tears was because of the wretched shape I was in. I had no memory of being loved, especially not at first glance. The day they were welcomed into their homes, they were given heirloom bells. It proved that they were loved, like family. In all my days, I'd never been given a bell, and yet here I was, alive, while these girls, who were supposedly loved unconditionally, were dead. It might have been poison, perhaps even disease. Maybe I too would be whisked off by the cold wind of death. Either way, I was alive. A part of my heart scoffed. Serves you right. Just look at the evidence. You ridiculed me, and I survived. You paid the price of cruelty with your lives. Behold, I'm alive. But no matter how much I yelled, none of them opened their eyes, and my tears didn't stop. As I picked up one bell after another off the floor, I swore to myself that I wouldn't grieve over them. Not after I'd endured such suffering my whole life. I had the right to mock their life and death. The sound of the bells that were not mine echoed in vain through the air, like the tolling bells of a funeral.
That's what I think too, Vic. Because before it said a human child, which means whatever's talking isn't human, and I'm assuming from bells that it's a cat. I don't know, though. But I think you're right. Okay, I don't... Oh, these all look the same, and the map is useless. That's where the flailing thing is. Okay. This is where I came from. This is a dead end, I think. God, what is this thing? It's Derpy Spider-Man. can't kill it. I got a mystery item. Maybe this is the thing that all the green text has been talking about. Maybe I can hit the balls back at it. Oh my god! Alright, you know what? I'm not even gonna... I can't. I had to time what I'm doing too perfectly. I don't know. Spider lives matter. I don't know if I can kill that thing. But I got another item. Maybe it's more of the memory.
It's soothing watching the flames.
See, Emily, I think
Nice
that
surprise.
might be it, but it's going to be so hard to time it because the controls of this game couldn't be worse. I say that and now I regret that. I'm sure they could be worse. Oh, like cat food. Do I get to eat that? Cats love this, but they can't open the can because they're cats. Aww, kitties! I want to feed the kitties! That's what the spider was hiding? Some cat food?
Feel free to ask should you ever have any need for my services.
No, I don't want to buy anything. Leave me alone. Actually, do you have anything interesting? What is this? Water. Ooh! 300. How much space does it take up? It doesn't say. 6,000 yen, though. That's not that much. Let me get some water. I get like 3. No, that is a lot. I get 1. The spider creature is actually a cat. It could be.
I shall see you again.
It's Spitzerman, whatever. I guess only Emily on the chat would understand what Spitzerman, whatever is, but pretty much there's a flea market that I go to, or I used to go to a lot, and they had like knockoff action figures, and one of them was Spitzerman, and then like the subtitle was whatever. It's like my favorite thing ever, but back then like we didn't have camera phones, so I couldn't take a picture of it. It lives on in my memory. Spitzerman, whatever. The cat toy doesn't work, I swear. It's like, oh, the cats will come to you if you have the cat toy. I tried it. Nothing happens. But let's try the cat food. Where's the cat to try it out on? There's a cat. You want some cat food, little cat? I know it doesn't have to be equipped, so use it. Oh. Oh, okay. I fed a cat, you guys. I no longer have cat food. Maybe I was using the cat toy wrong then, too. No, you equip it. Or maybe you don't. I don't know. I couldn't get it to work. Okay, where's where I came from? Here's the map. That's where I saw a spider guy. That's where I came from. This has a spider guy in it. Well, now I'm all healed. Let's see if I can fight him. He's like an in real life Sonic. Spitzerman, whatever. I so wish camera phones were like a thing when Spitzerman would ever existed. Alright. Come attack me, Spitzerman. Oh my god. No, I can only kill the balls. I can't hit them back at him. They just die. I don't know how to deal with you. Maybe I can get your own things to hit you? No. Oh, he's so creepy looking. Oh, I got him! And then he got me. Spitzerman. Is he dead? Oh, Spitzerman wasn't even that hard. Maybe I didn't do that. I'll try that, but I have, like, pretty much tried to... I press A with it, like you would to attack. And I don't know, you kind of wiggle it, but that's it. And it said, oh, the cats will come running, and no, they didn't. But here, I'll try it again, because now you're on the stream, Companion Fairy, and if anyone can figure out how to use the cat toy, it's you!
Maybe I'll sit down.
You are my valued customer indeed.
Oh, thank you. I just want my cat toy that's already in my bag. I'm surprised by how weak Spitzerman was. What's this? Emergency kit. It's too big. Put one of them away. Take out the cat toy. Cat toy. Equip the cat toy. Now I have the cat toy. And there's a cat. Okay, sure. Hold on a second. I'll get back to the hand. See, it ran away. And he does like an animation for using it, but only for like a second. It's like he's knighting the cats. Wait, do I have to keep hitting the button? Is that it? Oh, I think that's it. I have to keep hitting the button. Here it comes. Here comes the cat. I can't see though. I couldn't see the cat playing with it. There we go. I just have to keep pressing the button. And that was so worth $150. Okay, anyway. Cat, leave me alone. Now the cat is my friend. Spend more time in the briefcase? Okay. I think red means it's a weapon. Yellow means it's healing? But how come some of them are gray? Maybe gray means it's in my inventory right now? Possibly. No, because there's green. Oh, maybe, different types of weapons. Green is shitty. Blue is, aerial, I guess, because it's a slingshot and the bow. And then red is like serious smackage. I think it's just different kinds of weapons. Oh, maybe like short range, stick type items, flying through the air items, and then longer ranged stick type items. That's my guess. And well, I guess gray means I'm out of it. Re-equip that. Put this. I can't put it in the briefcase. I gotta do that at the fire.
So comfy.
So comfy. I don't like that handbook is how I put my stuff away. That doesn't really make sense. But I guess it's him writing all his stuff, so maybe it does make sense. Yes, move to briefcase. Yeah, I don't need this emergency kit right now. It takes up too much room that could be used on mystery items. I want to hear more about this cat and Bell situation. Not resume, I wanted to save.
Maybe I'll sit down.
Uh-oh, I think I just kicked my PS2 over. I'm so uncomfortable. Switch the flashlight with the vitamins? Why? What did I do? Did I do it right then, Emily? Okay, that's where I was going. That's where I came from. That's where I killed Spitzer Man. This should be another dead end. I guess. I did not. Oh, it is another Spitzer Man. That's what you get, Spitzer Man. What is this thing? Aw, man. Now it's dead. I got a pole! I am a pole, and so can you. Oh, he does lose light every time I hit him. You You guys are observant. I like it. Alright. Looks like there might be something down here. Oh, another Spitzerman, I hear. Poke. He's not losing a light now. Now he's got all three. Oh yeah! Flawless victory! What's up here? Hallway. Hallway. Does this map help at all? Where I came from, Spitzerman. Alright, so I guess, yeah, that's another Spitzerman. This is where I just went, so I went up here. Let's see what's down that way. Oh, this is the worst map ever. There probably are more hands here, Alabama Pyro. Was I here already? Is this the dog? It is. So this must be that room. And it is. Ah! There is something in here. What is it? Is it Spiky Back? I forget. I think I encountered it before. Yep, it's Spiky Back. Oh, it's more than one Spiky Back. I'm just gonna walk around you guys in circles. I appreciate you guys making this easy for me. I really do. Oh, this is like the easiest Spike Back fight I've ever done. Uh-oh. Thought she was gonna start crying and she didn't. They're bringing Spiky back. Emergency kit? No, they take up too much room. Alright, so there's nothing down here. So what does that leave on the map? Just that one hallway, right? I'm here, so it just leaves here. But I didn't really see anything there. Oh. Guess I'll take a second look. Oh, I missed right there, and I missed. Did your thing die, or is it gonna hurt me?
comfy.
Companion, that's kind of what I was trying to do. I kind of was going in circles around them so that anytime they stopped, I was always going around them. The only time it sucks is if you spikes herself into you. I stopped doing it? Well, it's my own fault. I'm an idiot then. Alright, so the place I want to go is, there's the map, so it's here. Okay. Let's check. Map. Try storage room B. I don't know what all that nonsense is in the corner. Alright, so if I'm going up these stairs, there's these stairs here, so turn to the left, see that storage room, storage room B. I have already been here. Let's give it a second look. What is that? A light? Oh, that would be cool if you could make your own notes on it, but no. That's his terrible chicken scrawl. So now I'm going this way. So these would be the stairs. Going back. Okay. I think there's a few on DS where you can write on the map. I know Spirit Tracks is like that. I think. I could be wrong. Dead jellyfish. At least I hit somebody. It was a terrible shot. Yay, I leveled up. And I can't fit that item, but it's long, so I don't know what item it is. Let's find out. Oh no, the pole. Nope. I'm not. Wait. Yes, I can fit it. Okay. Mystery item that's long. I'm out of room now, though. I should go back to the bonfire. Or use something. Also, Companion Fairy, you were totally correct on moving the vitamins. I just looked down on the stream. But unfortunately, there's like a lag between me doing a thing and you guys hearing about it, so... Oh, get out of my face. There's nothing in here anyway. So... Sometimes I don't get your tips in time. But at least I figured it out. Justin started streaming. That's my boyfriend who I was talking about yesterday. He started streaming. He said he figured out the delay. So I guess he's pretty much streaming exactly when he's doing it. I don't know if I care enough to figure that out. Also be, oh, of course my weapon broke. Oh, but luckily I have a pole in my inventory. It could be a setting, and maybe if you set the quality a little lower, it might stream faster. Because I notice the delay is sometimes more, sometimes less, so it might be a quality thing. I'll try a pole, even though I'm in love with the butterfly net. No. I don't know why I did that, but okay. Wait, so what's this stair here? I'm not sure, so I'm gonna go in it. Oh man, look at that damage. Nice. Oh yeah, dead in 2 strikes. Twitch has a delay by 20 seconds by default. Can you turn that off? Maybe he was talking about a different kind of delay, though. He said he got them all to not delay. He might have meant, because you know how I don't have my headphones on because the audio is delayed. Maybe that's what he meant, which would be more on my computer side. I'm not sure. But if Twitch delays the stream on their end, then that's that. You really can't change that. What am I looking at now? Okay, I just came out over here. So the stairs were there. Well, now I don't know what to do. Maybe go where this giant blob of nothing is? I just came out of here. So it's the one that's down here. I've looked at everything. I don't know what to do now.
I'm not getting sick. Hey, is this?
I don't know why we're in this tunnel. Why are we in this tunnel? I don't know. Hey, Chicken Man.
Fancy meeting you here. A splendid surprise.
I think I'm good for now. Why are we in this
Have a
tunnel?
nice
Because we're looking for the
day.
silver-haired girl. And the cat pointed to the tunnel. I don't know why we're listening to a cat. But whatever. What's I gonna do? Oh, I was going to get out a butterfly net.